which has now ordered fugitive diamantaire Mehul Choksi's extradition to India and has termed his arrest by the Belgian authorities based on India's request as valid, a development which brings New Delhi a step closer in bringing him back. Choksi still has an option to appeal against the decision in a higher court. However, he has argued before the Belgian authorities that he surrendered his Indian citizenship back in 2018 after acquiring the citizenship of Antigua and Barbuda on the 16th of November 2017. But agencies have submitted documentary evidence to prosecutors in the Belgium court against Choksi in 6 bank frauds allegedly committed by him between 2018 and 2022, involving amounts totaling nearly 13,000 crores. Let's tell you and remind you what those charges were against the fugitive diamantaire, where the agencies who have been on the hunt for Mehul Choksi, who's been accused of criminal conspiracy, cheating and fraud. Now, the fugitive is also facing charges of money laundering and criminal breach of trust and corruption. But let's tell you exactly how the agencies have been constantly up on the prowl, tracking Mehul Choksi's every move in Belgium. As far as this chase is concerned, he was arrested from Antwerp, a residence where he was arrested on the 11th of April and is said to be currently lodged in a Belgium jail. Now, Choksi had to move to Belgium in 2024, where he was shifted to Belgium for cancer treatment. And in October 2025, the Belgian court finally has cleared his extradition to India. But when we speak of Mehul Choksi case, that goes a long way, and the agencies that have been chasing him since 2018, it was back in January 2018 when the PNB filed complaint against Mehul Choksi, who rather had fled the country. Now, in February 2018, the CBI registers FIR in this case and the probe that involves nearly 13,000 crore scam. Thereafter, in March 2018, the details of the PNB scam surface and the ED and the CBI, both central agencies, begin with their investigation. Then in August 2018, Choksi gets Antiguan citizenship. However, India requested for his extradition. Then next year in 2019, a red corner notice was issued as Interpol moved against Choksi. Then in 2021, Choksi was reported to be missing from Antigua, where Choksi later was found in Dominica and claims that there was abduction and extradition fails. However, in June 2022, Interpol has withdrawn the red corner notice, citing that human rights was a concern. And thereafter, this year in April 2025, Mehul Choksi was finally arrested in Belgium as India continued to push for his extradition. And this is where months later in October, the Belgian court has cleared the extradition. Now he has remaining 15 days left to counter and challenge this in a higher court. Let's connect with Bhavtosh now. Bhavtosh, good morning. It's a big win for India that we are looking at. But however, the legal options ahead of Mehul Choksi, what are there before we can actually get him back to India to face justice?
Well, 15 days he can appeal the order of the Antwerp court, that's the lower court. As far as agencies are concerned, it's a big victory for them. Remember, there are charge sheets that have been filed against him. There is also a non-bailable warrant against him. And what they have said is that the documents have been vetted by the Belgian authorities, and that's the reason why he was arrested in the first place in April. Amita, what is most important as far as the CBI and ED is concerned, the fact that he was arrested in April, and importantly, they have said is that his Antiguan citizenship was revoked on India's request. They have further said that he continues to be an Indian national, and that's what they have managed to convince not only the Antiguan authorities who revoked his Antiguan nationality, but also the Belgian authorities. Now, if the Supreme Court of Belgium upholds the order of the lower court, then it's just a matter of few months before he is brought back to India. Interestingly, Nirav Modi's Westminster Court hearing will be taking place in about 23rd November. So all eyes on Westminster Court and also in the Supreme Court of Belgium when the Mehul Choksi hearing will be taking place.
All right. So this big development is coming at a time. As far as legal options that lie ahead of Mehul Choksi, he still has 15 days time to actually challenge this court order, which has given a clearance for the extradition to India. But the agencies that has been now chasing him for a very, very long time, remains to be seen how quickly, as far as when it comes to the legal hurdles, would be cleared before the fugitive, the economic offender, is brought back to India to face justice. Thank you very much for the moment, Bhavtosh, for joining in with those details. details as we are taking a look exactly the case that it revolves around when it comes to the scam. The Antwerp court, which has now ordered the fugitive diamantaire Mehul Choksi's extradition to India and has now termed his arrest by the Belgian authorities. That was based on the request of India as valid, and this development that brings New Delhi a step closer in bringing him back home. All right, let's move on.